All right, hello. Today we're going to be looking at UAL and doing a chart review on it here on Symbol Surfing. So this is the chart. This is the 1 year chart, and this is the 5 year chart. And what I'm noticing here on the 1 year chart is we do have a uptrend. It's not a super, you know, um, high percentage uptrend, but definitely there is an uptrend. It's up 9% for the year. And these white vertical lines are earnings dates. So it's really good that the price is higher on each earnings date. And right here, we have the moving averages. They crossed right there. And there was another earnings date here, and the price dipped below the moving average. Now it's back up above the 50-day moving average. And then this is a 52-week high. So we're right there at 53. And before I move forward with an individual symbol, I like to check out the whole industry. So I'm going to click here on the airlines industry. With a premium subscription on Symbol Surfing, you can access these channels. Now, by default, each channel is sorted by market cap from high to low. The market cap, if you're new to trading or investing, the market cap is a huge important factor for learning or knowing about the company. It's the financial size of the company. It's the price times the number of shares outstanding. So the first one, the largest airline right now by market cap is Southwest Airlines. And on this chart, we have an uptrend, and the price over the last 12 months has been increasing on each earnings date. And right here, you can see that there was an earnings date and the moving averages crossed, and these are actually higher highs as well. So this is really, off and running. And look at this, it's a 38% return on the 1 year. Let's look at the 5 year chart. As we all know, the pandemic hit, so a lot of travel stocks were hit very hard, but this has already basically come back to the pre-pandemic levels. So that's a good sign for this industry and that company. So the next one is Delta Airlines. It's a $30 billion stock, and this one has an uptrend, looks very similar to Southwest, and it's got a 12% return for the past 12 months. Let's look at the 5 year chart. So now this one has not reached the pre-pandemic levels. It looks like pre-pandemic it was as high as 65. It's at 47. So if you like Delta Airlines here, if the trend continues, there's, it's going to potentially move up higher to those previous highs at the, before the pandemic. So that's kind of interesting. And then, and now I wanted to look at United. So United has a $17 billion market cap, and it's only got a 9% 12-month return. And it has a slight uptrend, but it's definitely a positive uptrend. It's up 9%. And what I wanted to do, though, is let's look at the 5 year chart. So it was in the low 90s before the pandemic, and even the few years before the pandemic, it was on a nice uptrend. It was at, 60 and then down to 40 and then up to 70. And of course, it's going to be ups and downs, but the overall trend was up. And then the pandemic hit and went all the way down to $20, of course. And then now there's been some ups and downs, but as you can see here, it's the moving averages crossed, and it's only at 53, and the previous high, it looks like, was somewhere in the low to mid 90s. So going back on the 1 year chart, the price is above the 50-day moving average, and we're at a 52-week high, which is very bullish. So, if the trend continues, and the economy continues to open, the chart, the price should continue to move higher and higher, and possibly all the way up to the previous highs, just like their, top competitors, which, Delta Airlines is almost there, and Southwest Airlines is already there. So that can kind of be an indicator of the trend. And then the other thing I wanted to show you real quick is the Tables tab. The Tables tab has a fast sorting table where you can see some key information. So that's really cool. And then there's some subtables. You'll see that there's an all-time highs table. So there's two airline stocks that are hitting all-time highs yesterday and today. And then there's 14 that are at 52-week highs. And that's very bullish as well. So here's the 14. UAL is there, one of the 52-week highs. And there's 0 52-week lows. So that's actually kind of helps out the whole case there to look at an airline stock. And then, of course, some of them pay, well, these are earnings dates, and then there's no X dates coming up here, but some of them definitely pay dividends as well. So if you're interested in dividend stocks, you can sort by the dividend rate. So just going back to this, if you are, looking at this chart, this is definitely scary on a 5-year return. It's down 8%, but it looks like there's been a reversal, and it's indicated with other symbols in the same industry, and it might be an interesting time to buy. So if you're interested in getting more kind of videos like this, I do a weekly webinar series where I go into more detail on other channels and more symbols. And then I also do a one-on-one coaching program where we can work with you directly on any specific questions and issues you're having with your investing or trading or things like that. So I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching.